The way I see it, you killed my mom. That's why this is happening. I Can't Get My Son to Eat by ForgottenWell, uploaded to r/shortscarystories. 10 years ago, I had a one-night stand. I was drunk, it was stupid, and she got pregnant. I wasn't ready to have a kid, so I made it clear. If she had this kid, I would not be in his life. I would not pay child support. She fought me on it, but eventually agreed. And for 10 years, I barely thought about her. That was until social services knocked on my door. She was in a car accident, and I was the only living relative of my son. I'm not the same person I was 10 years ago. I didn't want him in the foster system, so I decided to take care of him. My son's name was Gabe. When he first came through the door, he looked oddly pale. Was he sick? How's it going, champ? You're my dad? I am. Mom said I didn't have a dad. Well, you do now. I got him settled in. I made him chicken nuggets and mashed potatoes. My best guess at what a child would be excited to eat. No thanks, I'm not hungry, Gabe said. Oh, well, when you are, there's plenty in the fridge. I was sure to give him space. When he was hungry, he would eat. At breakfast the next morning, he said the same thing. No thanks, I'm not hungry. He was polite, but something was amiss. When I was his age, I was always hungry. As I walked into the school bus stop, I noticed a large bruise on his arm. Again, I brushed it off. He must have been roughhousing. For weeks, this continued. He wouldn't eat anything. His cheekbones were starting to jut out. His paper skin highlighted new bruises randomly appearing day after day. Eventually, I was too concerned to just ignore it. As his father, I had to get to the bottom of this. I flat out asked him what was going on. I lied. Lied? About what? When I said Mom told me that I didn't have a dad, she told me about you all the time, how you abandoned her, how you never sent any money, how you weren't man enough to raise your own child. Do you know how she died? A car crash, sure. She was working another double, her third that week. She was so tired she fell asleep at the wheel. She wouldn't have worked so much if you sent us money, and now she's gone. The way I see it, you killed my mom. That's why this is happening. With no hesitation, he sprinted full speed and leaped headfirst into the wall. I couldn't tell whether the crunch was his spine or from the caved-in drywall, but he wasn't moving. There was a loud pounding on the front door. It was the social services agent and two police officers. Mr. Porth, we received a frightening phone call this morning. We have to check on Gabe to make sure he's safe. Maybe come inside.